July ni somni pali sang ni somni parukania United States hianin ni som pathuma zonin Iran hi abeta a thi an nual ani Iran lama hian pui chho rem thin khop mai he video hi kan react tan main he kan en photang
I hun nei na zirlo wangin ini samhan lo ni mai thei I har sana chingfel turin itan RK construction an ome I boipui ngai mi lovin soil test le building permit an boipui sak thei cha civil engineer architect monitoring na noya in hun lai atanga building sakzo thlengin an tho sak thei che ani tin I inchung chau chei that edu point red niam takin an koi sak thei bok che chu mai ba ka ceiling specialist an nia biak in le ko han building a red niam te in an siam sak thei boke I building hui to tak kha thia kher ngai lovin athom that na column strengthening retrofitting anti thei boke RK construction 8837 333
oh RK construction te ndor ve chau donia regular
bringing some breaking news coming to us right now from US Central Command. They have just posted on X saying the following: US forces started another night of strikes against Iranian military targets at 6:45 p.m. Eastern today. That is about 30 minutes ago, roughly. This is the 13th consecutive night of strikes aimed to hold Iran accountable and diminish threats from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps to
US CENTCOM lampangin an ron posa official takin chuan eng nge thing kan ena yo bonva
US Central Command says the strikes are aimed at further
Bandar Abbas Strait of Hormuz bulnai mi yo
degrading Iran's military capabilities with targets including command centers and drone storage facilities.
Akang na sarem rem va ni som pathuma zonin an beita US lampang hianin until tumchu langai reng Iran ina Strait of Hormuz a longkal te adu du dana lo control a lo ka thei to lo na turatan khan hetiang hianin ni tin mai United States hianin Iran an la be yani hetiang hi akal chho char char ani chuanin thakhat velan vei meu chuan
Iran has vowed to retaliate to any attacks launched against.
Iran hianin phuba hi kan lang an tia an la lo ni hi in nui so deu pa lekila achan chu an por ve sia dil ten siam du box si lawa ama ro chu hei phuba an la thei thei box si lawo
in its territory. US strikes have also hit Kashim Island, which holds a strategic position in the Strait of Hormuz.
Heng zong hi ni som pathum zana an be chu ani kanarak Bandar Abbas ni china kan en zo tak che kha nil puak khamo chon just chonin Kashim Island he poi mo khop mai Kashim Island pe chu hei Strait of Hormuz bul nai tuk hei Strait of Hormuz tak long ka na poi mo lut tuk Iran dan so mo hei englo United States chonin an be boka chonin he lampang hi Northwest hi chu a central lampang zo kani hitro lampang western Iran te po hi an be yani.
Locals there say they've seen fighter jets flying over the island's southern shores.
Hemi clear car chim lam hian kita te chuanin jet fighter thok lai kan hmu ti in report an pe ani che chu United States te hian in jet fighter bernge chu ka hre chuang lawa ma se Iran ina hemi heat seeking missiles mangvel an lo ka thak mai theilo tur F-35 vel te poni mai theini eng jet fighter te hi US te hian in mangin Iran hi abe ani pui khap mai.
Iran has responded to threats from US President Donald Trump, who's warned that seized Iranian assets could be used to compensate for damage to ships in the Strait of Hormuz. In a post on social media, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said seizing another nation's assets to pay for unrelated future claims is an incendiary precedent.
Trump hi angal vengot mai Iran hi warning ape ani Iran warning ape na chuanin Iran frozen assets kami Iran thilpoi mo tatak ang chi ho khamo kha Iran ina long an ka chiat tak rulle na atan US ina Iran poisa vel a hren sak ho kha kha US to ni kan mangang tin Trump hi in warning ape a hi Iran foreign minister hi in ron chang len nga la ni ramdang rohlu poimo tak te hren saka chu ramdang rohlu poimo tak te chu enge hren sak anni na chan nilem lowa tiang a thil dang atan de a lo manakha kha thil om ang lo tak ani tiang ve zong hianin Iran foreign minister hian Iran soi ni soifi thiami har thin khop mai on the spot han le phei chomo han soifi don phei chuan a om zia chu ka hre thiama amar chu Mizo ron soifi don tak hianin a har ve du rem thin khop mai ka ziak lo ngai bok sila engma hi.
Those who celebrate or profit from such funds should remember once governments normalize confiscation, no one's assets are safe. Arakchi adds that the ensuing chaos will not be pretty or peaceful.
Te hianin Abbas argi hianin Trump chu warning a pelet ve a tinga thil in ti kha thil omang lo tak ani dona in ti ani chuanin engpo thing se in soi boy thei lawang ti na ang ve la ni ha ensuing chaos will not be pretty or peaceful boina sa tak kan chok chuakang an ti na ang ve la ni Iran lampang hian amaro chu hi Trump pathei an fing ka ti athan chu Iran ramta na ro hlu poimo tak tak ka tiang Iran assets ang chi ho an thren saka khamo khang kha Iran ina long aka chiat ho siam that nan te han rut let nan te khatiang khanin mana khanin avaw le dei maya chu wan chuanin Iran din mun le an chan dan te po hi alai zo vek in a hriat ani te hianin an in ro sana sa ve sia san chu US ina hatiang Iran assets a hren sakate hi apoi mo se Iran hianin an ngai hlu ve ang reng box se.
Let's bring in Rasul Sedana for the latest from Tehran. Rasul, in the last hour, Iran's military has claimed attacks on US positions in Bahrain and Jordan. What else are you hearing from army officials?
Iran lampang pon Bahrain and Jordan United States munpui sipai munpui an be ve thawani.
Well, now the army has just released a statement and saying that as a response to the ongoing American attacks on the targets in Iran, so the Iranian army has launched the drones over the American bases in Jordan and Bahrain. So in Bahrain, they seen fuel storage tanks, so large equipment warehouses and hangars, and also living quarters of what it described as the terrorist U.S. army at Sheikh Issa Airbase in Bahrain. So Sheikh Issa Airbase has been one of the focuses of the Iranian targets or Iranian attacks in Bahrain. And then they also given some of
Bahrain as one in United States sipai mun airport biki an bayani. Chuanin hei kam mule hei live update ania hei oil hi barrel khata $100 ling chho to ni $100 hi India poisa phei zonin cheng sangkwa zanga ve la niang tu tiang ve chuni a to rem to khop mai oil barrel khat man po ki nimin pia ve la kan rik lai te kha chuanin ingzang e 92 93 vel tro hey a to bel zel ani oil man ron to bel zelo guys oil man ron to bel zel ani
of the details regarding the Azraq Air Base in Jordan, the aircraft shelters, the aircraft maintenance hangars, and the living quarters of the U.S. Army in Jordan also were attacked by Iranian army. This
Jordan as one in United States te thona da that na mun te chuanin I kami aircraft quarter katiang aircraft staff te ho om na tur quarter ang chi te po kha Jordan as one in Iran here in United States katiang thilho kha abe sak ani bokana mo
is now what Iran is saying. Of course, saying that this was in response to the U.S. attacks that have happened over the night here. So when we look at the U.S. attacks, 7 provinces have been targeted by the U.S. And now 3 of them are the southern provinces of Iran that usually the United States is focusing on: Hormuzgan, Khuzestan, Sistan, and Balochistan. And in Khuzestan, so 4 people in Ahwaz, in the city of Ahwaz in Khuzestan, 4 people were killed. But then fully, what we are seeing is that the United States is expanding its attacks beyond the southern provinces. So the Markazi province in central Iran, Lorestan province in western Iran, Yezd province in central Iran, Isfahan province in central Iran, and also Fars province have been attacked. So
Strait of Hormuz bun nai vela khopuite khatiang longchol na munte chau be to lo hian in United States hian in heta video masala ma pokon soitowa central northwest northeast ti hani Iran hun sang sang hitu nai hian in an be chau ve mek to ne
gradually the Americans are shifting from the southern parts of the country to the central, to the inner lands of Iran.
Chim na ma changin ngida Iran khopui om na lam pang nai kha
And what is happening on the diplomatic front, Rasul? Is Iran still interested in diplomacy?
Well, Iranians repeatedly have reiterated their positions. They said that the doors for the diplomacy is open. However, it is the United States that is violating the memorandum of understanding by its actions.
Iran hizo in biak hizo kan la du reng an tia amaro chu Iran ngai da choni United States te hian in an bo cherenga chu wan chon in biak po hian omziam lo an tia hatiang chi khan in United States lampang chuan in Iran te ne na in biak hichu ni a thakop mai amaro chu Iran lampang hian an bo cheve renga anti ve tho ni an in pu ton ani chu wan chon in an in biak fel mai mai theirin om lawa tuna United States in ati tak maya Iran an be nu phe hi chuan Iran lampang hian in phuba an lak pe phot lo chuan in US an dor le du mai mai hian ke jon ka ring lawani chu wan chuan in US de Iran te anin be hozel do din langa hei ni som pathum na tan US to na be to Iran in ka plate ve zela chang let ve zela ti chuan Saudi Arabia le Houthis te po hi indo mai thei din mona tunan an ding mek bok ani khati khan ni phot te se video la in hula theu do ne